Hello, how's it going? Haven't posted a video in 2 weeks. It's been a very long 2 weeks, and a lot of things have gone on. So we have a lot of fun things to talk about tonight. I started my new job. Last time I was talking to you guys, I was leaving my old former job and started a new one. I don't want to say the name of the business just because social media and business always could be bad. But I'll say it's if you're in Yakima. You're friends with me, you already know where it is and what it is. It's been really fun. It's been a really great experience. Let's just say it involves a grocery store. Interesting, very different atmosphere versus, what I'm used to. Sorry, it's a little dark in here. I think I need to get a bulb. Yeah, I think I need to get a bulb in here or something. Oh my gosh. Some cool stuff. I've actually my main focus, as you read the headline of the story, is going to be talking about jobs. But real quick, before we get into the jobs, I want to talk about some of the things that's happened to me over the last 2 weeks. So, I attended 2 weeks ago the Shinedown and In This Moment concert featuring Savage After Midnight. Interesting band name, but not bad. Courtesy to my awesome friend Jordan. It was an awesome show. I think In This Moment stole the show. Shinedown was awesome. I've never been like the biggest Shinedown fan, but I think Shinedown was pretty awesome. I really do enjoy them. But In This Moment, just, oh my goodness, they were fantastic. I've seen them before. I saw them up in Everett, Washington with Papa Roach and Five Finger Death Punch. So seeing her again here in Yakima was just blew my mind. It was awesome. It was a fantastic show. I thank you again so much, Jordan, for being able to do that. He, with all the stress from the car accident, he thought I needed it, and I do appreciate it. He also brought me my birthday present, the awesome Thor right up there, guys. I also purchased Iron Giant. I don't know if you guys see what other ones. Don't know. I think I've showed you guys Mercy up there. I also just got done purchasing glow in the dark. It's dark. I'll see Night King Icy Viserion. I think that's freaking awesome. Got some more pops too. Actually, I'll just get those out of the way. Haven't put those on the wall yet. I ruined the box. I was in such a hurry. I don't know. I have to figure out a way to tape it or fix it. My Gwenum. But yeah, I ran and I chipped the box. I was all mad because like, God damn it. I had to run in there on my lunch break because they were releasing them at 10 a.m. And I was like, I need to go. So on my break, I don't only get 30-minute lunch breaks. So I took off running and got in there and it's all sad. But the Gwenum, I think the Gwenum looks awesome. I haven't read the Gwenum, but I think I get anything that's something to do with Venom, I think is amazing. So the Venom pool up there. So I am a big Harley Quinn fan, so I had to get it. I thought it was really cool. I remember hearing about it, and I was like, oh, it's all right. And then I saw it up close, and I was like, yeah, no, I need it, since I love Harley Quinn. So awesome. And then, since I'm still excited, coming out, Thanos on his throne. Oh yeah, this is the shit right here for the Marvel Studios, the first 10 years. I think it's amazing. I kind of want to take it out of the box because this is what it shows what it looks like here in the back. Looks like freaking amazing. I don't know. If I ever do take it out of the box, it's going to need like some badass display or something. But this is amazing. I wish I could have bought two of them because then I would have kept this guy like this in the box and then bought a second one just for display. I think that's fucking amazing. I really do, guys. It's just too awesome for words. Oh yeah, that's amazing. Thanos. Very excited to go see that. Hopefully this next week here, because this Friday comes out Avengers: Infinity War. Woohoo! I got a new car. I got a 2016 Kia Forte. Sadly, it didn't come with like the right keys. It came with like a second-hand key, so I need to go purchase like one of those buttons. It's gonna probably cost me $200 or $300 probably. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to afford that, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, but that problem at least solved. There's many more battles to fight, but we're starting to get to the end of this one. So let's get into the main story that I'm talking about tonight. Businesses. I'll tell you right now, every job you've ever worked at has sucked. Now, it may not have been the worst job you've done, and it may not have been the best job, and it might not have been the entire time it sucked, but every job you worked at has sucked, right? Now, it's easy to blame big corporate status. It's easy to say, oh, well, it's a big corporate company. I'm just a number on a page. They don't care about me. I'll say 90% of the time that might be true. That actually just might be true. But there is a small times that it's actually not the level you're thinking. Because sometimes the small management is the people that can ruin it for you. And you know that you've worked at jobs where, you know, maybe the job isn't that horrible, but the manager you work with just makes your life a living hell. What's funny is if you were to climb the scale all the way up to the CEO, usually in your department manager or your supervisor, they're practically the same level as you. The only problem is any issues that happen never make it that far up the ladder. They only make it 1 or 2 tiers. And when they make it 1 or 2 tiers, yeah, you're right. You don't look so powerful. The guy in front of you does. But I promise you, they're not that powerful. And they're actually full of shit most of the time. The place I work at right now, I don't have any issues yet. I actually really, really love it. And I do say yet because no matter where you work, there will always be 1 or 2 issues here and there. I'm hoping there won't be any issues. Really hoping. But, you know, it is what it is. But I've worked at jobs where, you know, maybe the company itself actually has some great benefits, or maybe it has great stock options, or just either way, they offer a lot of good things. And it's something at the corporate level, someone decided, hey, our people need this. And they made it happen. So I'm going to move the camera just a little bit because I want to fix myself. Aha! If I can make the camera work. That works. That's better. Okay, awesome. Don't mind my shirt there. Yeah, gotta cover up a logo to an old place I worked at. But you know, you can be at jobs where the manager ahead of you is just ruining your life, and it does suck because the thing is when corporate teams create management, create like rules and guidelines for the thing, 90% of the time you'll notice they'll say at manager discretion. Why? Because it varies. It really does. You know, okay, look at, there can be some rules you can make all the way across nationwide, but there are some that wouldn't make sense. Okay, I can't think of a good one off the top of my head. I really wish I could. But, ooh, okay, here's one. Bilingualism. Most jobs will not tell, I mean, unless it's like a corporate or government job, most jobs won't tell you you have to be bilingual. Not at all. Why? Because on a corporate level, why would you have to be? Because the people who work in Hawaii aren't, maybe, okay, Hawaiian. But do you think they need to speak Hawaiian down in Florida? Maybe if they work in Texas? Maybe in New York? No. Take where I live in Yakima, Washington. Bilingual is a huge thing here. Now, that's up to manager discretion. And sure, it might help boost some points, but it's not something needed. Here in Yakima, if you know Spanish, it's a huge, huge booster. However, in New York City, you might not need to worry about Spanish so much. Just like here in Seattle, knowing maybe, you know, Japanese is probably a good thing. Or Chinese, even. It is. It just depends, you know, everywhere you go. And that's why they can make those corporate rules up to manager discretion. Because it wouldn't make sense if they made every single rule in the book the same across the country. Because some of them won't apply where you're at. And the problem is if when you put that power into a manager's hand, hopefully they won't abuse it, but sometimes they will. You know, maybe when they put that in there, they actually don't care if your hair is a maroon color. They just don't want it to be rainbow and causing people to see, but we'll leave it up to manager's discretion. Why? Because maybe that manager finds that annoying, and they're going to make sure that they want only blonde and black and brown hair. Nothing else. No other color hair. It sucks, but they could do that, and that's up to manager discretion. Now, you could fight them on it. You could climb up the ladder. Here's what's going to happen. The first 2 tiers aren't really going to give you much look because it'll say it's up to manager discretion. You can try and fight it, and sometimes you might win, but most time you're not, because unless you have money to pay for a really good lawyer, and let me tell you, when you pay for a lawyer, people think, well, why do I need? Well, one, they know how to talk smoothly, and two, a lot of times the lawyer knows how it works. They won't talk to the next guy above your manager. They're gonna talk to the next guy 4 times up the ladder, because they know they're not gonna get anywhere with your manager's boss. They know that because they talk to that guy, and he's just gonna be like, well, the rule book says. So every job's entirely different, and you have to learn your rules. You have to learn what you can get away with. Just like, every job you're not supposed to, use profound language. However, every job you work at will use profound language. It just depends on where you're using it. Whether it's in a break room, whether it's out back in receiving, whether it's up front with your customers. It just depends. It's up to manager discretion how you use it and what you're doing it with. Some will make sure you never use it, and some will encourage you to use it with your customers. Why? Because it depends your customer base too. There's all kinds of different facts and setups that change everything, and it's really just depends on what business you're in, what your customer, are you having a bunch of people between the ages of 10 and 16? Is that your main shopping experience? Are you having a bunch of people, single moms between the ages of 30 and 40? Is that what your customer focus is? Because that's what they're going to do. That's why they do every single day. That's what marketing is for. Because they try to figure out who is shopping where. What are you buying? And guess what? They're gonna limit down ages, race, language. Maybe Hispanic women love to shop here, but white women love to shop here. Maybe black gentlemen love to shop here, and Chinese gentlemen love to shop here. It changes everywhere you go, and so they want it. They could advertise to everyone, and yes, to an extent they do. But for them to make the most money, they're going to focus on where they get their money from. If 80% of their money comes from Latino women, they're going to focus all their stuff to Latino women. If that means even putting out some stuff in Spanish, they will do it. Why? Because only 20% of their stuff is coming from white people. So do they care? No. They'll try to bring you in. They'll still put it in English, but they're not going to focus on you. You're not the pride and joy because 80% comes from this location. It's how it works. That's how business works, people. And you can't get angry about it because that's what you try and aim for. When you go shopping, it's a new experience. Go back, 50 years ago? What it mattered was availability, and there wasn't that many options. 50 years ago, was there really that many grocery stores? 20 years ago, maybe less than that, you had to go to a liquor store for alcohol. I remember when I lived in Boise, Idaho, going with my mom to a liquor store. They don't have liquor stores anymore. Well, maybe some states do, but most don't. You know why? Because you can sell liquor in now the gas station. You can sell liquor now in your fucking grocery store. So why do they need liquor stores anymore? When maybe Walmart can lower the price on their pack of beer versus buying at the liquor store. Because liquor store, you only sell liquor. So you got to try and make the most money you can on liquor. Walmart can lower the price of the beer because they know you're also going to buy your tube socks and your fucking Cheez-Its there when you're picking up your beer. So guess what? They're going to make money off you no matter which direction they go. So it's how the world works, and it's how the system is set up. It sucks. It's crazy. It is what it is. But that's how the work world works, okay? I can't make it much simpler than that. I'm sorry. I feel like I need something to drink. I actually have a drink. But I got to bring it over here because I don't have it set up yet, but I would love if I had like my own little desk. Because doing a little talk show, who doesn't want a little talk show? However, on those talk shows, they always have a nice little mug they're drinking out of. Well, I thought I'd have a nice little mug. My Star-Lord mug. Gotta love it. And that's what they do, right? They always put it underneath the table. Unless you're unless you're one of those female talk shows, or what would you call that, men and women? That's co-ed, I guess. Talk shows. Who knows? Yeah, they put those on the table. So another side note before we end tonight, a couple other things. If you're a video game player, I'm going to be trying to do some video game stuff just because I don't know if I will be able to tomorrow, but I know this weekend is free weekend to play PUBG, and apparently I've been told by my girlfriend playing PUBG I'm very entertaining to listen to, so I might try recording that. There was one thing I want to bring up, just playing PUBG and stuff like that. You know, with all these Call of Duty games coming out, there's one thing that I really think would be amazing to see in a video game, but they're not going to make it. And it sucks because I think this would sell really well. I would love to see a team deathmatch battle in a fucking Walmart. I would love to see a capture the flag in a Home Depot. Why? Because I would love to see that setup. Because you think about it, okay, you think, why, how? Okay, this is how you could, would it not be fun to have cool shootouts and, like, picture what it's like in actual lanes? I mean, the closest we got was in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 when we got the shootout in the airport. That was kind of cool, but I would love a map that's in something that's all familiar to us. Not a third world country, not in the middle of a side of a fucking mountain, not in a river, not in a destroyed city, you know, stuff that's not very familiar to us. I want to see something that is familiar to us. I think that would be amazing. It would. Come on, would it not? It would. You know, think about it. If you're having this shootout in the Home Depot in a video game, you know, you could have the parking lot, you could have the outside garden area, you could have you diving behind the wood and then running down aisles, and so it would be so awesome. And going through the doors in the millworks department, you know, things like that, or in a grocery store, you know, hiding down in the dressing rooms and popping out and shooting people, jumping into the coolers and then jumping out, you know, different things like that would be really cool to set up. I think it would be cool if someone had the money. I'm sure someone has in the United States. I'm sure someone has found abandoned warehouses and turned them into paintball areas. I think that'd be cool. I think people would have a lot of fun doing that. I really, really do. And I would love to see that in a Call of Duty game. I don't know about you guys. You can tell me your comments in the below if you think this is a cool idea. But honestly, Call of Duty, come on. What do you got to lose? You're milking it already. You've done the same story a couple times. Don't get me wrong, your name will sell, but eventually it won't. Your name will always sell something, whether that is a fucking bottle opener or a t-shirt, but you will eventually get to a point where your game will not be the #1 selling game of the year. Why? Because people are getting tired of it. It was an awesome idea. It's a cool concept, and it's one of the few really semi-decently realistic games. And people like that. But you need to give us something that we haven't seen, and give us give us a realistic shootout. Give us something like kind of like I hate to compare it, but like Homefront. The idea of Homefront was basically the idea of oh god, what is Red Dawn? Is that what I'm saying? It, I'm sure, isn't it Red Dawn? Where, you know, Wolverine. You know, give us something down to earth, what we can do. Give us an awesome story like that, and guess what? It'll be amazing. I bet you'll sell things like you galore. Also, if granted, I don't think any. I'm thinking about doing a petition. If you are willing to sign this petition, let me know, because I'll make it. I fucking will make it. Where I work right now, I get to talk to vendors from all kinds of companies, and one of them is Coke. I was teasing the Coke guy. One of my favorite drinks, granted, so with Pepsi, I'm a huge Mountain Dew guy. Mountain Dew every day, all the time. I love Mountain Dew. It's bad, but I love the hell out of it. But there was one drink when I was growing up that could actually make me out buy it. I could buy it besides buying Mountain Dew. Coke had a product called Vault. Vault is pretty much mellow yellow, but it tasted just a smidge better. I don't know why, it just did. Plus, it was an energy drink and a soda pop. So it's like you're getting energy and it tastes good. And it was awesome. It was fantastic. It was called Vault. And I want Yakima to bring back Vault. So, if you're willing to sign this petition, or if you want it in your area too, let me know. I will try and actually get a data, getting a paper going and putting the link up for you guys. I would love to get Vault back. I don't know if it will happen, but if you're willing to sign that petition, let me know, please, because I want Vault. I got a nice little haircut, as you can see. Courtesy, as I've talked before, behind the chair over on Nob Hill. So if you guys want a good, awesome haircut, not too bad, pretty good service, pretty good, haircut, pretty cheap. Behind the chair. That's an awesome place to go. Okay, guys, here in Yakima, go try it out. And if you do go, let Matt, is it Matt? I think it's Matthew. Let him know that Tyler sent you. Okay, because I want him to know back. Yeah, I talked about you. Yeah. Either way, thank you again for tuning in. I'll have some more cool updates coming up. Maybe some cool pops. Maybe some other cool shit coming in. I will have some fun stuff to talk about. Okay, guys? Thank you for listening, and I'll do everything I can to make sure you're not waiting another 2 weeks until my video. Thank you to my fans out there watching. Hopefully next month I will have an unboxing from my buddy's Book and Pop. I forget what it's called now. Popping up. I'll have to look it up again. But I can't wait, John. I can't wait. I hear your boxes are amazing, and I hear that you told me is next month is going to be amazing. So if you guys haven't, I'll actually, my next video, either my next one or the one after, I will try and see if I can put the link to his thing at the bottom of the page so you guys can go pre-order from him. He's going to have some awesome stuff. They sell out quick because they're fantastic. You get a book and a pop. I love reading and I love pops. Perfect way to go. So go ahead and I will try and get that link up so we can start selling some of those because I want one and I'm going to buy one. So I'm excited to see what it is. But either way, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys have a great night. And as always, stay classy, okay? Thank you guys. One last thing. Thank you to my trainer this week who has been awesome helping me set up my stuff. Came from Moscow. You know who you are. You did great at helping me get my stuff going. So thank you. Otherwise, have a great day. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye.